Welcome, everybody, to the first ever Cyclone Fanatic After Dark draft. Today, we are doing a points draft of Cyclone basketball. It's going to be a good time. We'll explain the rules here in a little bit. Today, I'm joined by Jackson Pence, Jake Brend, Austin Keeney, and Thom Turner. We've got a true 2v2 After Dark regular Cyclone Fanatic matchup here, even though they're all still competing against each other. How are we doing, everybody?
I can't wait. This is going to be so fun.
Oh, yeah.
Jake's the only one that's
Anybody else?
I'll say Jake's the only one that's involved, apparently.
You see Jake looking to the sides. He's looking at his monitor.
Is that Jackson getting ready to crack under pressure that I see? He's got
getting nervous.
Shaky hand.
I'm going to preface this and say, like, if you're an older Cyclone fan, I apologize in advance.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be bad, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see if anyone's got, like, some ball knowledge that can pull somebody out from, like, the 80s, but, like, I feel like we're going to get a lot of 2000 and this player. Okay, so here's how it's going to work. We have a draft here where they're going to take an entire lineup. It's going to be a real-ish five-player lineup, 2 guards, two forwards, 2 post players, and then 1 flex position. And they have to play. The person has to be reasonably within that spot. And obviously, there are certain guys that can kind of do both, but generally speaking, fitting in that position. And people are going to take a single season from a player's career, and they will get the scoring average from that player's career. So if you took this player in 2005, you would get that player's scoring average. Once a player has been selected by any of these 4 gentlemen here, they cannot be selected again. If one of our contestants here selects a player but accidentally selects the wrong year, and they select a year that this player was not at Iowa State, their pick will be flushed. The player is pulled out of the player pool, cannot be selected again, and then their pick falls to the end of the round. If they're already at the end of the round, then that pick will fall to the end of the next round. And it will keep falling further just to prevent people from continuously just flushing good names. So it's going to work in a snake draft here. So what we're going to do to determine orders, I'm going to have you all guess a number between 1 and 20. I'm going to roll a D20 here, and I'm going to give you guys everyone guess a number between 1 and 20, and closest gets it. Jackson, let's start with you.
I'll do 3.
Jake?
69. 12. Sorry.
Keeney?
I'll go 8.
Thom?
10.
The number is 13, so Jake Brend will be up first. We will go in a snake draft, so we're going to go counterclockwise. So it'll be Jake, Austin, Thom, Jackson, then Jackson again, back around in order. So Jake will have the first pick, and you will say a player and a year. We'll keep this kind of moving. We're not going to have a strict time limit on picks as of right now. But if you start taking too long, you're going to get pressured into it. So, Jake, with the first pick in the draft, who are we selecting?
Easily one of the best single seasons in Iowa State history. It's easy to know the year. It's going to appease the old heads right away. Marcus Fizer, 1999-2000, the Elite 18.
So the first pick of the draft is 2000 Marcus Fizer, who averaged let's see here. I just found it. 22.8 points per game. So a strong pick first off from Jake.
That's probably everyone's
absolutely not a guard.
Yeah. If people are, I'll move him down. If people want in the chat, they want to play along, you absolutely can. We have set a rule so far that none of these guys can look at chat while we're doing this. So if you guys want to throw out your picks in the chat, absolutely feel free to do so. Austin, you're up first. All right, you're up next. What do we got?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how the numbers exactly work out here. I'm pretty sure that George Niang 2016 is a good number. Like, I know it's a good number. So I'm just going to go ahead and go George Niang in 2016.
So we're going George
15-16, his senior year.
Yep. And for clarification, for shorthand for anybody else watching, if they say a 1 year, we're going to assume it's the spring semester, the year that the tournament took place here. So George Niang in 2016 averaged 20.5 points a game.
Pretty
Solid.
good.
Pretty good.
I now turn it over to the really youngs.
Yeah. Thom, First pick
This is
of your draft.
baloney because those, I mean, those were great picks.
Those are great picks.
Immediately, I'm going off script. I had about 4 to 5 names on the top of my head.
Off the record.
This is off the record, off the dome. I'm gonna, and I just hope it's the TCU 48-point outing that helps a lot. I'm going Edgem 2014. There's not a ton of forwards, in my opinion, that have a lot of scoring averages out there that are at a high clip. So I'm going Edgem.
You're going with the scarcity pick.
Yes, I'm going Edgem 2014.
Now, Tom, without looking it up, that's a pretty decent pick in terms of scarcity here. 2014, Melvin Edgem averaged 17.8 points.
Not bad.
Big 12.
That was the
player of
other
year
one that I was thinking about. I couldn't remember how high George got, so
right.
Didn't realize he was all the way up to 20.
Jackson, you have 2 picks in a row here.
I'm gonna go 19 Shayok. That dude was a baller.
Good pick.
2019 Shag, are you going to keep him at your guard for now?
Yep.
Okay.
I thought that would last a little bit longer, I'm going to be honest.
So 2019, Mariel Shayok. Let me just look him up here real quick. 2019, Mariel Shayok averaged 18.7 points a game.
Okay.
Good pick. I was hoping he'd get back down to me, but
that feels ambitious.
Yeah.
Hoping Mariel Shayok was going to make it to
Keyword
the
hope.
second round.
I'm going to scream if Jackson takes my guy here. I'm going to scream.
Jackson, who's your second pick?
he wants to take Jeff Beverly. I can just tell.
Well, Jeff Beverly, the mid-range. Oh,
Baseline
man.
fade.
The baseline middies draft is going to be later in the summer. Yeah.
I'm going to go. I mean, geez, this is really hard. I'm going to go Jones 20 last year, so 25.
Curtis Jones.
Yep.
All-American.
All right, Kurt Jones. You said just this, so his 2025 season, you said?
Yep. Senior season.
Yep. Kurt Jones in 2025 averaged 17.4 per game.
Yeah. My goal right now is I want to get the for sure ones because I'm going to swing big when I get down low.
I just want to put a disclaimer in. If Pence said Jones 24, I would have voted that automatically go to Robert Jones. So I'm glad he clarified
I was gonna
25.
say, because he took a team with only one Jones on it, I was going to I was fine, but I was going to make him clarify here pretty quick. Tom, second pick. Who do you got?
So my guy did make it to me. Guy brought Iowa State basketball back, put it on his back. Isaiah Brockington, 2022. I would like to have him at that guard/forward position.
Yep, that's a pretty good pick here. Let me pull him up real quick. All right, Isaiah Brockington. Which year did you say?
2022.
Okay, that's a good pick. So Isaiah Brockington. Let's see here. Let's just do this. 2022 Brockington. If I can type, eventually. There we go. 2022 Isaiah Brockington averaged 16.9 points a game.
Let's get that round up a little bit.
All right, Austin, who do you got for your second pick?
This is where we take a swing. Because I'm pretty sure about the year, but I'm not 100% confident. Give me Craig Bracken's 2010.
Craig Bracken's 2000.
I think that was the year he was really good.
All right, so Craig Bracken's 2010. Let's see what we got here. So, 2010 is actually Craig Bracken's second best season.
Okay.
We'll keep him here. So, 2010, Craig Bracken's averaged 16.5 points a game.
See, I missed a big year, but I knew.
In 2009, he averaged 20.2.
Okay. Well, that's actually interesting. I didn't realize that he went down his last year here.
Mm-hmm. We're cooking right through this thing. We might be able to do a different one. Jake, who's you've got 2 picks right in a row.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take a safe one for sure, and then I'm gonna take a swing. My safe one, I'm just gonna go Fred Hoiberg, 1995 senior year.
Fred Hoiberg, 1995.
All-American.
Let's see here.
Gosh, I hope it's 1995. It's the year my
I've
my
messed
dad
up the
graduated
Hoiberg
college.
I've messed up the Hoiberg year before. All right, Fred Hoiberg, 1995. Technically his second best season, but just by a little bit. He averaged 19.9 points his senior year. His junior year was 20.2, so very close.
And
Who's
then
your second?
my ultimate swing, there's like a 40% chance I get this right. I know he was here in the mid-70s. Herkel Ivy, 1975. I'll just go right in the middle.
I believe I'll check, but I believe you may have nailed it. Herkel Ivy in 1975.
I know he was on the first Hilton Coliseum team, or I think crossed over with Heft.
Herkel Ivy in 1975 averaged 28.3.
Okay, well, Jake just won the draft.
Jake just won the draft.
That's crazy.
There's another one. There's another one back in that general. There's a couple of them back there that someone could take and be okay. But the 1975 Herkel Ivy is kind of a.
Thank you to a former wide right member who informed me on Herkel Ivy when I was a high schooler. We won't name names.
That very good wraparound there by Jake.
That felt good.
That's a good wraparound. We'll see if you can nail it on the back through. But Austin, what do you got?
Yeah, got to go something safe. Actually, I do. All right, so I didn't research, but I have a list of names. So I'm just going to go ahead and consult this real quick. Yeah, I'll be safe. Give me Momcilovic from this past year, 2026.
Okay. Let's see. Milan Momcilovic from 2026. We'll keep him there on your swing for right now, and you can move him later if you want. 2026, Milan Momcilovic averaged 16.9 points a game.
Yeah, see, that Tennessee game dropped him down a peg too, unfortunately.
Yeah. All right, Tom. Who's your third pick?
I think he was between 16 and 18 points per game this year. I'm going to go with Joshua Jefferson, 2026.
Okay. 2026, Joshua Jefferson.
I really hope that Tennessee State game does not affect it too much.
Oh, well, he didn't play, so. Joshua Jefferson this past season averaged 16.4 points a game. So Tom's got a lot of ground to make up on that back on the his post player and his swing there. Jackson, you got 2 picks in a row here.
All right. Oh, man, this is going to be. I want to make sure I get one of these right, and then I'm going to take a swing on the next one.
Yeah, I love taking just trying to grab someone random out of there and see
Yeah.
what you can get.
I'm gonna go safe first. I'm gonna go. Oh man, I want to go Royce White 13.
We both know, too.
I'm
Levi,
just
we
going to
both
check
know.
here real quick, but I'm pretty sure Royce White did not play at Iowa State
12,
in 2013.
12.
That's a 0.
Yeah,
That is
zero.
that is a flush. So your pick will go to the end of the next round. But you do have one more pick this round.
Let's see.
So now Royce White is completely off the table. Nobody can take his season at Iowa State. Whichever year that may be.
I want to take
2012.
Willoughby, but I'm not sure the time frame here. I know it's man, it's either late 80s or early 90s.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 92.
Just know that if you get this wrong, there's gonna be some old screaming at you in the comments here.
Well, I'm only
I think that's
22.
way
Yeah.
off.
So what's your year you taking?
I said 92. I have no idea.
I think that's off. He was
Unfortunately, you are
post-Fred, right?
off. He did play in the 92-93 season for New Orleans, but Dedrick Willoughby unfortunately did not make it there. But had you picked the correct year, you'd have taken 1996, in which he averaged 20.5 points a game.
Okay, well.
97, he averaged 18.9, so that would have been a perfectly fine answer as well. So, unfortunately, Jackson, both of your picks are now at the end of the next round. So you will get 3 picks right in a row, but that'll finish your draft out. Tom, you've got a pick.
So there's one I want to take a swing on, but I think I'll wait because I'm not sure if anybody else can get that year. They probably could. So next I'm going Monte Morris. Now I got to decide, is it 2016 or 17? And I think I'm going to lean 2017 just because in 2016, somehow he got beat out by Isaiah Taylor for first team All Big 12. So no way he was scoring a lot of points if he got beat out by that bum. So I'm going to go 2017 Monte Morris.
Okay, so 2017 Monte Morris. Markeith Morris? No, we'll just go Monte. All right, 2017 Monte Morris scored 16.4 points a game.
Hey, we're consistent on Team Thom, consistent.
You
so
do
we
have
asked
a
for.
post player left to take. That's all you got left.
I think I have a guard because do I need to move Jefferson down?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I accidentally put him at point guard. That's my bad. Yep. You've got a guard left. That's my mistake.
Stop the count. I'm in the lead. Stop it.
Austin, you've got your 4th pick.
Thom is not even in the lead. I'm taking a look here.
Oh, I can't. I thought it said 8.
Yeah, you're in bad shape.
87.
Unfortunately,
Yikes.
like you're taking like good players, but unfortunately, you're taking just like medium good players and not like insanely good players.
Not gonna lie, I thought Jefferson and Brockington were closer to 19 points per game.
I would have thought Isaiah Brockington would have been higher.
I know.
In my head, he was like 22 a game, but
Gabe Kauscher, known offensive scorer, apparently.
yeah. Austin, who's your 4th pick? If you need to deliberate, talk it out, go for it.
Yeah, I'm a little scared that this is going to end up not being what I want it to be.
Are you thinking of taking a newer guy, or are you thinking about swinging for an older name?
Older.
Okay.
I just know he was good. I don't know how many points a game he scored.
If you're thinking of one of the 2 guys that I would think you'd be thinking of,
Yeah, and I gotta pull the year out too.
That's the tricky part.
Let's go Curtis Stinson.
Oh, that's not who I was thinking of.
2005.
Curtis Stinson, too. I think that's probably going to be a pretty good answer here.
They made the tournament that year, right?
Would you like Curtis Stinson senior or junior?
I would like 2005 by the parameters that Levi set up.
Do you want Curtis Stinson junior or senior?
Why are we?
All right, Curtis Stinson junior. No, Curtis Stinson senior in 2005 averaged 17.2 points a game.
Okay.
Not a bad. His high was his senior year in 2006 and 19.4 a game.
Okay, see. Again, got the year wrong.
Yeah.
It's close.
So I
All
get
right.
my last 2.
You've got your last 2 here, Jake.
I'm just gonna go safe with a big guy. I don't think he's gonna. I don't know.
I'm fascinated with what name you're going to take here because
There's a lot of guys that I know I'm in the lead, so I don't need a ton of points.
but if you tank this pick, you could be in trouble.
I know.
Hassan War is pretty good on oops. I'm just saying. Pretty good. He's pretty good.
There is something to be said here for Thom and Keeney eating up some post players through here.
2026 Dom Plata.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go 2015 Jameel McKay.
2015 Jameel McKay.
It should be right around 10.
Okay.
Probably a little, maybe 11.
2015 Jameel McKay. 2015 Jameel McKay averaged 11 points per game exactly. You want to know what his average was the next year?
Like 7, probably.
11.1.
Oh, okay. I remembered him being horrible that year.
Mr. Consistent. That's what I always said about
That's
him.
what we always said about Jameel McKay, Mr. Consistency.
Okay,
All right,
so then
you got your swing player left. You can take whoever you like.
yeah, there's a lot of guards left. Could go a lot of different
Absolutely.
ways. So I'm going to take a swing. Mike Taylor, 2007.
I love the name.
I hope it's the right year.
I love the name.
One of the random McDermott years.
Let's see here if I can find him. Mike Taylor in 2007
Was
is
he at
the
a JUCO?
correct year.
Oh, okay.
That is the correct year.
I know it was a lot of points. I don't know how much a lot is.
16.0.
Not as much as I thought.
It's not as crazy. The thing was the dude would go off for 35 or 10. Like that's it. He was so mercurial. He was all over the place, but he was a fun player to watch. All right, so right now, going into the last one with Jake is done, so his 98 is the score to beat. Austin, you need to find 26.9 points a game. I believe there is an option out there for you to find. I don't know about actually at guard, I'm not sure. But I'll get an opinion here from the room here. I believe we could count Milan as a guard.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. I mean,
so here's what we'll do. I'll move and I'll free up your flex player right now, because there is a player available to you that would get you there.
I don't have it. There's a 0% chance I would get that right. So I'm gonna try and finish second. I will go with. Give me DeAndre Kane in 2014. I feel like I'd have a hard time not finishing second now.
DeAndre Kane in 2014 finished at 17.1 points a game. So 2014 DeAndre Kane is off the board. All right. Tom, I'm pretty sure you can't get to Jake. You could definitely find Austin someplace.
Could he take future Jamarian Bateman?
If you can get futures on Jamarian Bateman, yeah. If you could talk the group into letting you play Joshua Jefferson at your flex spot or as a guard, if you could talk him into letting you play Joshua Jefferson as a guard.
Let's talk, guys. Let's talk it out. Nah,
I will let Tom pick whoever he wants and make it fit.
I know who you're referring to. One, I don't know the year. Two, I don't know how to pronounce his name. So we're in trouble.
That leads me to believe Tom might actually have the name.
I know who it is. I don't know those two things though. Puts me in a bad situation.
We'll give
Yorgos Sampouris.
So we'll
Clayton
give
Custard.
Clayton Custer.
Let's see here. So
let's do it for fun. Jefferson.
So we've got Jefferson there. We'll move him. We'll move Jefferson up to a guard. And
I like how Jefferson's the guard and Monte's the hybrid.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how it would be, right? Or wait, no, we don't need to do that. We can put Jefferson here. We can put Jefferson here. We can put 2017 Monte here. Perfect. Done. Okay. Tom, who you got? Take a swing. Take the biggest swing you got.
More isn't. Now there's two guys.
There's three guys I can think of off the top of my head that I think would get you there.
I don't know how to say his name.
But you got to find the year.
He has a letter A in his name. I know that.
Is
hanging
it
in the rafters? It's hanging
hypothetical
in the rafters.
Demarion Watson?
Hypothetical
Demarion Watson if he got 35 minutes a game.
But wasn't there an old guy like Jeff Thompson or something? But I thought he was a guard.
Gary Thompson. There's Gary Thompson.
You're
Gary
confusing
Thompson.
two
But
guys.
you got to remember here, Tom, we have freed you up the flex slot, so you can take anybody you want.
It's too much pressure.
I can think of three people off top. There's probably four people I can think of off the top of my head that should get you there. But you got to find the right year.
I'm choking. I don't know. Gary Thompson, I think, is one of them.
That is one of the names I had in my head.
Really good player, Tom.
I don't know where his years are.
No. Okay.
Definitely 19. You're on the right track there.
Lock
no question
in.
about it.
19. Wait. 1944. For vibes. Feels like yeah, I'm getting it.
You're a decade early.
I think you're a decade early on that one.
If it's 1964, I'm going to
So you did flush that pick, unfortunately. So
Didn't he
go
play
after
in
Jackson's 3 picks?
He played against Wilt, right? So it would have been like
Gary
55.
Gary Thompson would not have got you there, unfortunately. He wouldn't have quite got you there. 20.7 points a game in 1957.
57.
Come on.
All right.
He averaged 16.1 as a freshman, 19.1 as a sophomore, and 20.7 as a junior, though. So, well, actually, it'd been sophomore, junior, senior, because freshman didn't play. But you're on the right track there, but he didn't quite get you there, but you were a decade early. Jackson, you have 3 picks.
Okay. I'm gonna do Will Clyburn.
Actually, well, sorry, you'll have 2 picks. Tom will have a pick, then you'll have a pick. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll go Will Clyburn. He played in 12-13, so it'd be 13.
All right, Will Clyburn in 2013 is the correct year.
He was a dog.
He was.
I loved watching him.
Do you want to stick him? Do you want to stick him at your flex, or as I would let you have him as a forward.
I'll do flex. Actually, I got
him as a flex.
My next one, I'm gonna pray that he was a lob catcher.
So 2013, Will Clyburn averaged 14.9 points a game. Probably not going to get her done.
Probably not going to.
You got one more pick here, and then Tom will take his last pick, and then you'll have your last pick.
Okay, I'll do 19. So I know they're the same year, so 96 Cato.
This is a tough one. Cato did not score a lot. Lots of blocks. Not a lot of scoring, though, from Kelvin Cato. So you're taking 96 Kelvin Cato?
Is that senior year, right?
That's not the question.
I'm not sure. I'm sure, yeah. 96. I know him
So
and
1996 Kelvin Cato is his junior year.
Okay.
1996 Kelvin Cato averaged 9.6 points a game. He did average 2.6 blocks a game that year, and then averaged 4.2 blocks a game in his senior year.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
3.5 as a freshman at South Alabama, 2.6 his junior year, and 4.2 his senior year. All right, Tom, you've got 1 pick left. You need 20.7. Actually, 20.7. Gary Thompson would have put you right there. That you would have tied Keeney with Gary Thompson if he had nailed it.
Can you imagine a tied down to the?
What's the tiebreaker?
Wrestling match? I don't know. We'd have you take a 6th player. We'll have you take a bench player. That's what the tiebreaker would be.
I'm thinking between 2 guys, and I don't think one of them had the 3-point line at the time, even though they both played the same position. I'm going to go Jamal Tinsley, 2001.
I mean, they definitely had the 3-point line.
Tom, I got to back this up here. When do you think the 3-point line?
No. No, the other guy I didn't choose. I don't want to tip picks. No. No, Tinsley, I know. I'm not. Okay, I wasn't born then, but I still know he had the 3-point line. I'm saying the other guy I decided against. I didn't want to tip the pick.
I believe you, Tom.
Had the 3-point line.
Tom,
if Jackson doesn't guess the guy,
3-point line showed up.
like 1987,
somewhere in there.
Tinsley had the shot clock.
Tinsley had a shot clock and a 3-point line, if you'd believe it. All right. So what year of Jamal Tinsley?
2001.
2001 Jamal Tinsley. I'm just pulling it up. I'm guessing that's probably the correct answer here.
I would like to add on the 2 points from the missed layup he had against Hampton onto this as well.
Jamal Tinsley in 2001 is going to get you 14.3 points a game.
Get him off my team.
Leaving the door open.
Tinsley just wasn't never an elite scorer. He was a good second or third option, but never an elite scorer, but he was an elite distributor and an elite dribbler.
So I thought once Pfizer left, he would average more.
Jackson, you need 20.2 points, 21.2 points to get to Tom. You do have options to get there. There are possibilities to get there to not get last place. I believe you might be able to catch Keeney. If I think there's one name you might be able to catch Keeney, but I have to pull him up again. But I think there's one name that you could catch Keeney, but otherwise you need to find one of probably 4 or 5 names to get Tom.
Okay. I'm going to go. This is the David Freese Game 6 right here. Off the wall.
Need to see it.
I'm going to go LaFester, 87.
I think that was the game, right? The game was in 86, I think.
Let's see here. LaFester Rhodes. You said 87.
87.
88 would have been a great answer.
Oh.
And 88 would have had you beat Tom.
Oh.
87 LaFester Rhodes averaged 2.8 points a game.
Raise the banner, third place. Let's go.
That was the David Freeze. Like that was
It
going
was,
for
absolutely
it.
was.
That was the right answer.
1988 LaFester Rhodes averaged 22.5, which would have got you to
I was a
Tom.
year off.
What did he do in that offseason? Oh my god.
He picked up 28 minutes a game is what he did in the offseason.
He hung out with Eric Crawford.
What was Jeff Grayer's best year?
So I was going to say, there's a few names here that you guys did
That's
not
the
take that I was
guy.
surprised. Jeff Grayer
Okay,
is
so
absolutely one of them.
Can we guess like a fifth team and see if it can beat any of ours? Like we work together.
Do a fifth team? Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
sure,
we work
why not?
together.
Okay, so Jake was the winner. Congratulations, Jake, on the individual.
Thanks,
Jackson, Wall of Shame here. We're deleting yours.
I'm never playing again. I'll just host.
You can host the next one together. All right. We need a team here that's going to beat Jake's own team of players that have not been taken.
There's one that I know
is
that
Gary Thompson ineligible because we already heard.
You already tried Gary Thompson. Yep. And I already told
Chad
you
says
Baker.
1988 Jeff Grayer. I don't know how much he scored.
That's true. We can include Chat here. Okay. So but Chat has the internet. You guys don't yet. We can't do that. But I'll give you 88 Grayer because you guys had already just mentioned Jeff Grayer. So this was one of the players that absolutely would have got you there. 1988 Jeff Grayer averaged 25.3 points a game. As a junior, he was at 22.4. As a sophomore, 20.7, and a freshman, 12.2.
See, when I was considering taking a swing at my Mike Taylor spot, I was gonna guess like
There's another guy that played in the
86
80s. There's
Grayer.
another guy that
Zach.
played.
I would
Barry
not have gotten the
Stevens.
right year for Grayer.
Barry Stevens would have been good.
Barry
Barry Stevens
Stevens
is the other one
80. Barry Stevens 85.
Barry Stevens 85 is a pretty solid answer. Technically not his best, just short of it, but 85 Barry Stevens averaged 21.7 points a game. His career high was as a junior, in which he averaged 22.2.
Okay, so close enough.
Not too bad. Yeah.
So who else do we have left?
So you've got a flex and two posts for you guys to try to beat Jake. So right now,
What year
you
is
need to find-
Abdul Aziz? Because he was
That's
the
really
guy.
good.
I'm glad you brought him up because he was the post player that I was saying if you could find Zaid Abdulaziz, he's got a year in there that you might be able to make up some
Wasn't he-
serious ground.
Wasn't he pre-Hilton?
Yes.
67.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna guess late 60s, somewhere in there.
65?
What do we think?
Let it rip. 67.
Zaid Abdul, I believe Tom missed by 2 years, but I think
65. Yeah.
no, other way around. I think.
Oh, 60.
Let's see
nice.
here. I'm trying to find. All right, sports reference, you little asshole. Oh, it's because he changed his name. He changed his name later. Okay, so Zaid Abdulaziz. I gotta find his college stats here. So Zaid Abdulaziz, if I say his name one more time, I think he's just gonna pop out into my room here. Why is his college stats not showing up here? Damn it.
Oh, I didn't even think about getting Hornacek, too. That would have been a good one.
That's why I thought 86.
Yeah, Zaid Abdulaziz.
man.
I didn't know if he had
Jeff
the
Hornacek
3-point
had
line.
as a
I think he did. He did in the NBA. But maybe that was before in college. I'm not sure.
The problem with Hornacek is he was on the team with Grayer and Stevens.
That's
so
true.
Like,
Wasn't he the point guard and then he moved to shooting guard in the NBA? Wasn't that a thing?
yeah.
Did John Stockton? No, that was later on. That was later on.
Okay,
sorry about this
Levi's looking, what are our other options?
Post players are thin.
I suppose,
Cameron Lard, 2019.
Yeah, I have some fun ones. Like
I suppose
2021
DeAndre-
Rasir
I think
Bolton on
Lard
the 2-win
18.
team.
I think Lard 18 would be better.
So like
I-
11.
I don't think he scored a lot.
In 18, didn't he have didn't he set a record for double doubles as like a freshman? The Big 12 wasn't that a thing?
Yeah, he's probably.
19
I do
though,
think
he was.
we could probably do
iffy.
pretty well with Marquise Gilstrap
That's true. Yeah.
in 2000.
8, right? 8 or 9.
I was gonna go 9. I just know 9 because he was on the NCAA basketball 10 game. I don't know what he averaged, though. Probably low teens.
Holman and Vroman, that's a good
I
one.
think what was throwing me off here is because I believe in college his name was not Zaid Abdulaziz. He was Don Smith. That was his name in college. That's why it was throwing me off.
Never would have
It's going to
guessed.
be a history lesson for Todd.
Crazy name change.
All right,
Well,
so
he's Muslim.
so Tom, what year did you say?
69.
60s. Yeah,
He
69.
said 67. He said 67.
No, Craig's got it right
I
here.
was trying to
Craig
cheat.
had it.
So
Don's trying to cheat.
1967, Zaid Abdulaziz / Don Smith is actually the correct answer. I had it wrong.
Oh, Tom!
So
Come on.
67, Don Smith averaged 24.8 points.
Dang, that's a
My
good
guy.
one.
We're in the ballpark,
Okay,
gentlemen.
so you got two players left. You guys need to find 26.2 points to hit Jake's number.
Oh, I think we could do that pretty
I
easily.
think you could probably hit that. Now your post player here is going to be critical because that's if you don't find the
So-
right one, you're going to eat an 8 or something.
I
Like that.
know. Didn't Paul Shirley definitely average double digits, right? As the third leading scorer on that team.
Was Nurse higher
Nurse
up?
would
Was
be
he
good.
the shooter?
Horton would be a good one too.
I think we can be picky with the guard because
I think you got
I think
lots
we
of
gotta
options at guard.
we gotta see what we can get for the big man first, and then we can really put our heads together for the guard.
Big
So
guy.
there's
Trust-
Solomon
Trust
Young.
me here.
There's
Solomon
Solomon
Young.
Young. There's I don't think Michael Jacobson got to double digits. What did George Condit do proms last year? Did he find a way to get to 10?
No way.
Anthony Booker for vibes.
Listen, I should have made you guys take one player from the 2020 team for this.
Well,
Rasheer
I
Bolton
think
was
Rasheer
I think
Bolton.
Rasheer
Rasheer
Bolton will get
Bolton.
us there.
Yes, 15. He was probably
Rashard
15
Bolton,
or
oh
16.
sure, yeah.
I think Rasheer Bolton plus a decent guess for big man will get us there.
I think Lard in 18 isn't bad.
For a double-digit guy,
He's got to be like an 8 point a game guy.
He had a streak of double doubles though. I don't like. I'm fine with better.
How do we
option.
define big guy?
like Deontay Burton doesn't count, right?
I was
I
gonna
think
say,
Deontay
could
Burton
we
would
say
have to
like
be a
Dustin
flex.
Hogue because he played forward?
Dustin Hogue, I'll give you as a forward for sure.
because like
He definitely averaged double figures.
yeah.
Yeah, and when we mean big guy, it's really just mean like guy that would defend a post player, not necessarily like physically large.
I like Hogue for 2014 because he had a big game against
The
UConn and a
34.
big game against Kansas State in the Big 12 tournament. I like.
Yeah,
those.
he could score a little bit.
He
Yeah.
did break out probably a little bit more than next year, but I can't imagine it's too much more.
Or what was Bryce DeJean Jones doing in 2015? Do we think it was more?
He's a guard.
I would
He's a
consider
guard,
him a
yeah.
He's a
guard.
guard.
Okay.
He's
He's a
absolutely
guard.
so-
He's a guard.
and a guard only. He's not he can't be a
Okay.
post. Yeah.
So be Hogue 15 would be his best year.
Should we just do it? Let's do it. Dustin Hogue 15. Please be like 12 a game.
So
I think it's like
and he's really only gonna be a post. I can't put him in the flex spot for you.
That's fine. We want a guard for the flex anyway.
So Dustin Hogue in 2015 average. What do you guys think he averaged?
11.
It'd
8.7.
be like
11 and a
12 to
half.
13, I think.
He averaged 9.3.
Oh man.
Really?
He averaged 11.6 and 14.
So
For
we
what it's
need-
worth,
Wow,
I-
he was
I-
better with. Wow.
Damn.
I wonder if how much the UConn game bumped him up because he had 34 in that game.
And
34,
Kansas State,
yeah.
he had like 25.
Yeah,
Well,
I just
so
looked up-
15 would have been his senior year.
right.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, I was spacing out. What did he average in 14?
11.6.
Dang, my bad, guys.
Fucking Jake.
We
That's a
should have went with
crucial 2
Lard.
points.
Will
we
Jake
should have went
ever
with
learn how to
Lard.
play this game?
What did Lard do in 2018?
He was 12.6.
Okay,
R.I.P.
well,
8.1 rebounds, 12.6.
So you got okay.
Our
So you guys
options
need to
now-
find. Unfortunately, because of that pick, you guys do need to find 16.9 points out of this pick. to
so
hit Jake's
Rasheer
score.
Bolton's an option. Jeff Hornacek's an option. We just aren't 100% sure on which year would be best. Although he was on the 86 Sweet 16 team. Jake Sullivan. He probably didn't average enough.
He definitely didn't, but Mikalik with Hoiberg? No way, right? That forward?
Yeah, that's.
He'd be a forward.
Oh yeah, he'd be a
can't-
full forward.
Well, I guess,
yeah,
but you guys can take anyone. You have a flex position open. So
I don't think Keyshawn ever got that high.
Keyshawn 20.
I kind of had Keyshawn in our back pocket in case we got like within 14.
Burton 2017.
He wouldn't be 17 though, would he?
Oh man.
Post player. Or
Try-
guard.
I'm just trying to see like the single season best ones. See if there's anyone you guys haven't taken yet.
I don't
Okay,
think
you've
Nader
some
got
op-
up
You've got a
there.
few options here actually.
Deontay Garrett maybe.
That's a Garrett.
2011.
I can tell you right now that you guys have taken of the people in the top 10 for single season scoring average, single season scoring records. You guys have taken 8 of the top 10. Not now. Zaid Abdulaziz is there twice, but 8 of the top 10 seasons are off the board. Which there are 2 of the top 10 scoring seasons at Iowa State still available.
Have we named them?
I have not heard their names.
Interesting.
We should just
Alice Cook.
we should just put
Noted Iowa State
Jordan
Alice Cook.
Jordan
let's
Ash.
put Hogue in the flex spot and go 2026 Audie Crooks because we didn't really define that it was only
There it is.
men's
True.
That
players
is true. That is on me.
I feel like
on a technicality.
there's a 40% chance that Rozier Bolton averaged 17 a game because who was scoring
Don't
that year?
I don't think he got that high.
I'm gonna guess
well,
he was like at 14 though, so I don't think we should do it.
I don't think Halliburton got that high either
No,
in
Halliburton
2020.
Wigginton.
Babbitt- Oh,
What about
Wigginton
Wigginton?
freshman year.
Freshman
Wigginton's
year.
freshman
Wigginton
year. That's a
18.
good one. That's a good
Wigginton
one.
18.
That one might be
Let's
it.
keep it in the back pocket. Let's brainstorm for like another minute.
I don't like anybody from the 19 team because I feel like it was so spread out.
Wesley Johnson, better at Syracuse than Iowa State, so probably not. 17's a lot.
Will Blaylock, how much did he score?
What about what's his name? We just talked about him the other day. Tashid Carr.
She'd fucking
Ooh.
car.
Would he be close?
Do we have a year?
Would it be
I'll do
2000?
you guys a favor and tell you don't take Tashid Carr.
I think it's Wigginton because if you go to Lard, who had 12 a game,
Yep.
and that team had 14, 15 wins. Like Wigginton had to be.
That team
at
scored.
17.
They just didn't get a stop.
Yeah,
I say
I
we
don't
just
remember
do it.
Wigginton being
unless Hans Brace was taking away his
super
points. I think
efficient
it's
or
Wigginton.
anything. So I don't.
For
I
a
doubt.
fun fact
I doubt
here,
that he scored that much.
Tashid Carr's highest single season scoring average was his senior year at St. Joseph's at 14.3. So, but he averaged 5.8 and 5.2 at Iowa State. So
Okay.
Oh,
I'll get you off the Tashid Carr path because I know you were too young to like know who that is.
Probably not Chris Babb, not up to 17.
No.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Neutral site only Gabe Kalsher.
30 points per game.
Caleb Grill against the number 1 team in the nation.
Oh my gosh. I blew it on the Hogue thing.
I think Wigginton puts us in a good spot. I don't know if it's a
Yeah,
great spot.
It's
It would
got to
be
be as
really
good.
close.
You need
Yeah.
It's got to be either
16.
Wigginton or like 86 Hornacek. But
Yeah,
that's
so-
such a gamble.
I'm pretty sure it's not Wigginton. I remember him coming in with a lot of hype. I don't remember him being that great.
See,
As
I
a-
remember
even
him
as
being
a freshman when
I remember
he
him
had
being
to-
like awesome as a or like the only bright spot on that team as a freshman, and then everything collapsed his sophomore year. But yeah, 17's a lot.
for a freshman in the Big 12
Yeah.
on a team that wasn't good. I don't think he got that high.
Yeah, so you need 17 points to beat Jake.
Way to go, Jake. Way to go, man.
It's really funny because there's a reasonable case you make here that the Hogue pick by Jake was active sabotage to make sure that he won this thing outright.
People are saying.
That's what the streets are
Is
saying.
that the comments
Somebody
are
said
saying?
that. Somebody in the comments said that.
The streets are saying. Yeah. What do we think, guys? Have we narrowed it down to like 2 or 3 names?
Wigginton, Hornacek, Deontay Garrett,
Jalen
potentially.
Coleman lands.
Deontay Garrett, 2011. He was
Garrett
probably,
2011.
He was probably 15 though, not.
So at some point this summer, I would love to have get like John Walters, Brent Bloom, and like a few other oldies on here, and Rob Gray, just start ripping off old names. That'd be great. I would love to do that for a draft.
I'm still not completely out on going Rozier Bolton 2021.
I'm fascinated by this pick.
Just for the moment. What if he averaged 17 a game?
Very curious if you're
do we do
even
a
in the
team vote?
neighborhood.
I still kind of like Wigginton, Bolton. Anybody else have another one? Hornacek, maybe.
So what happens if we miss the year? Do we just get a guess again, Levi?
Great question.
What's
I hadn't
the
planned
rule?
for that since there's not another round. I'll say if you miss the year, you can take another shot at it. Obviously not the same player, but you can take another shot at it.
I mean, never mind. We know the year. We know a year Hornacek was there. We just don't know if it's the year where he was at his peak.
Oh, Justice Thigpen would have been a good one.
Justice Thigpen's an interesting name. Yeah.
Cantrell Horton. Oh,
I've seen a lot of. There's a couple names in here I keep seeing a ton of. There's a few of them I'm dubious of if they're there or not though.
someone had to have scored in 2003.
Someone did score in 2003.
The question is who? Was it?
This is
Because Sullivan was on the team, right?
Was it Haluska?
I don't think he scored that much.
No.
Wasn't he later on?
I know by Levi's
only
face.
played like 1 or 2 years at Iowa State.
I know by Levi's face we're on the right path. Who in 2003?
I mean, there's a number of right paths here, but you guys have keep throwing out names that are fun.
Not Michael Nurse. Not Cantrell Horton.
Who would have been on the 2003 team?
I haven't watched a ton of Wayne Morgan ball in my life. I can't lie.
17 points feels like a lot for Jake Sullivan.
2003 was still a U Station. Was the last U Station.
Oh yeah, last U Station team.
Why? What happened?
Tom's history lesson.
Oh my gosh!
Time to find out.
I'm getting flashbacks. Getting flashbacks doing the Hilton Magic documentary at Local 5, and they're interviewing players. And there's one player who said, yeah, the guy likes to have a couple beers when he goes home. So what? And he was the team's leading scorer that year. And I can hear his voice in my head. I can see his face, but I cannot.
I'll give you guys one more minute. One more minute to come up with your name. It's funny here because I can tell that especially 3 of you are young enough that these are people that played basketball when you guys were shitting your pants and at home rolling around on the floor type of thing.
I was born in 2003.
Yeah. So yeah, Jackson was just a glint in his dad's eye.
This is where I'm just absolutely letting everybody down too. I'm sorry.
I know, yeah, Austin. Unfortunately, Austin is one of the olds with me and Matthias. But
if we don't think of this, we're just gonna have to vote Wigginton or Bolton.
Yeah.
Do we one last discussion? We don't think Burton got it in 17. I don't think so. But
that team had too many scores.
Yeah.
Nah,
I know him and
long, probably.
I know him and Monte were neck and neck though.
Yep. Come on,
but I don't know if he was 0.5 points more than Monte.
Yeah, I don't think he was more than Monte. That's a good point.
All Gassenbrecht says no one took Royce White.
I tried
Jackson tried to take Royce White, but he got the wrong
year
year.
After.
Yeah, got the wrong year. Yep.
I got stage fright.
Cato was taken by Jackson. He messed up because Cato did not score very much. He scored 9.3 points a game in his junior season.
We're doing blocks though. I'm okay.
If you're doing blocks, Cato's the right dude. Absolutely.
Should we take a vote?
All right. You've got 30 seconds left.
2011 Deontay Garrett. Raise your hand.
I'm gonna say yes just because I just want to get this over with.
Deontay.
Um,
Tom, do we go with Rasheer Bolton or do we go with Wigginton?
I kind of like Wigginton, I'm going to be honest.
I like
do too.
Wigginton.
I do too. It's going to be really close.
2018
it's
Wigginton.
Bolton. I'm jumping on my window.
All right, what's the name? What's the name? What's the name, guys? What's the name? What's the
2018
year?
Lindell Wigginton.
Wigginton.
Final answer.
Freshman year Wigginton.
Listen, okay. Before I tell you this was a roller coaster of the last 2 minutes here, because the leading scorer on the 2003 team was Jake Sullivan, who averaged 17.0 points a game.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, no.
2011, 2011, Deontay Garrett
Oh, no.
averaged 17.3
Oh, no.
points a game.
Sorry, Austin.
It's not Wigginton. There's no way.
It's gonna be close.
2018, Lindell Wigginton averaged 16.7.
Oh, so close.
After all that deliberation, you guys hit a couple people that were like they were gonna get you right there.
What
said
about
the
Bolton?
names. You said as soon as Jake said, "All right, who's the guy on the 2003 team?" and I looked it up, I was like, "It's right fucking there."
I didn't
It's
know
right there.
Sullivan was that kind of scorer.
I didn't either.
Yeah, he was.
That's on me. I kept pushing Wigginton. That's on me.
What about Bolton?
Rasheer Bolton was not going to get you there. He was at 15.1. His best year day. So
Well, I'm glad we went with Wigginton to get a little closer.
yeah, that right at the end, you guys said a couple different names that were like they were right there, and then you went with the one guy that was just short. Oh gosh, that was a good game though. Hold on, I'm gonna get back to it. The
Dustin
single
Hogue.
season.
That's on me.
The guys in the top 10 for single season points per game that you guys did not pick up on. Victor Alexander averaged 23.4 in 1991.
The comments were
And-
loving that one.
And Andrew Parker averaged 22.4 in 1978. But Hercule Ivey's 75 is the all-time record by a full three points a game at 28.3. Second was Jeff Greer in 1988 at 25.3. Then you had a couple years of Zaid Abdulaziz / Don Smith, Alexander Marcus Pfizer 2000, Hercule Ivey in 1976 had 22.8, so you could have still missed a year, and you missed by a year, and you could have still got it. LaFester Rhodes in 88, Andrew Parker and Jeff Greer both averaged 22.4 in their respective years.
We got to
It's
post
real
this on
close.
Twitter.
No, we don't.
That was a good draft, though, guys. Did you guys enjoy the format? Enjoy the game?
Yeah, that was fun.
I can't believe I
would
missed
like to do it
LaFester. I can't believe I missed him by a year.
Yeah, you missed
The
Royce
no
White by a
research
year,
thing was
too.
hard because
Yeah.
I would have wanted to come in more prepared.
I knew the Royce
You-
White one.
I
I
didn't
just said the
know
wrong
years.
year. I knew these 2000.
Well, that's the game though. This is if you get to research ahead of time, you can just make a power
well, yeah.
ranking, and then it's just like
Whoever gets
then
first
it's
pick.
nothing. Then there's no trivia involved.
I almost like the idea, and Levi, you talked about this. Like we come in not knowing what the stat is because I was able to
Right.
think about scoring, but couldn't
Mhm.
think about years. And
Right.
so if
So
we just come in
like,
completely
going
blind,
forward, I won't
Yeah.
tell you guys the category ahead of time, and it'll just be just truly off the dome. Be like, oh shit, we're talking about this. Like we're doing true shooting percentage. Fuck, that kind of thing.
Milan.
Yep. But anyways, I hope everybody enjoyed this game, this format, all this. We'll be doing different stats in basketball. We'll do a football draft. We'll do football drafts, absolutely. This is going to be like I think the plan is right now, kind of every other week or so during the summer. If people want to keep doing it, if people want them more often, maybe we do them. Maybe we can do them once a week if we can find enough people to kind of keep rotating through. But no, this was fun, guys. I really appreciate you guys jumping on. This is a good time. This went every bit as well as I hoped it would, as I hoped it would go.
Well, thanks, Levi.
Yeah,
Good
thanks,
work.
Levi.
It was fun.
Absolutely. So thank
Tom,
you,
we
everybody.
got to get older, man. We got to get older.
You know.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this first ever Cyclone Fanatic After Dark points draft in general. For Jackson Pence, Jake Brend, Austin Keeney, Thom Turner, Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. See you guys in a couple weeks for the next draft. We'll be back also next week, a couple pods. We'll have Nightcap. And Austin, you doing the Lightcast next week?
We're going to record a Lightcast like right now. So in your feeds tomorrow morning.
Lightcast coming out hot tomorrow morning. So thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll see you guys again next week. Later.